In this video, I will be reacting and rating all the brand new Eredivisie Away Shirts for the upcoming 24-25 season. I have done this for the Eredivisie home shirts already, so if you're interested in that, there will be a link in the top right corner of your screen, so you can click on that and watch that video as well. Now, back to the tier list. Just like the previous time, I've used the tiers must buy, great, good, meh, amateur worthy, and absolutely disgusting. I think with the away shirts you have a lot of more creative freedom, because usually home shirts are tied to like a specific color or colors or a specific pattern which is connected to the club. But with away shirts, designers usually get a free pass or make a shirt that represents the city or the club a bit more. So I'm very excited and interested to see what those shirts will look like. Now, without further ado, let's start rating these shirts. So I will start off with the first one being Ajax, and they have had a rumor of getting a Van Gogh Starry Night inspired shirt for like years now. I mean, a lot of fake shirt selling sites have been promoting such items and making their own design of it. And now they finally have done one. And I have to say, it did not necessarily live up to the potential. I mean, the colors look a bit vaguey, a bit worn out, if you guys know what I mean. It is not a very bright yellow they're using. It is not a very dark deep blue, which you can see with the original painting as well. I think it doesn't look that great, to be honest. It's just a color combination of a bit bland colors, if you ask me, really. And this is not because it is Ajax and I'm a final supporter, but the shirt just doesn't live up to the potential, in my opinion. Yeah, they could have done better, and I've seen them play a match in this shirt. It just doesn't look great. It's a bit blue-grayish when you see it on TV. I will put it in meh, because I don't think it's an amateur-worthy design, if you guys know what I mean. But it's really not that good. Moving on to Almere, who have the same design which they have with their home shirt. A vertical stripe running from the top to the bottom of the shirt. One casino sponsor. Once again, I'm not a huge fan of gambling sponsors. They've gone for a very bright blue design. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I think this is like a shirt you design whenever you begin a team with your friends and want to represent a very bright, strange color. So I think it's an amateur-worthy shirt. Moving on to AZ Alkmaar, with a white shirt with black details, and on that you could see the windmills, the old Dutch windmills, which are very famous in the Alkmaar Zaanstreek, where AZ stands for, if you guys didn't know that. So I think a very plain shirt. It's a very calm shirt, not a lot of details. Yeah, I think a good design. Not great, but yeah, a good design. Very nice to have that representation of the area they are from. Moving on to Feyenoord, and they've gone for this all black shirt with some very little details in the shirt. We have a green and white collar and green and white ends of the sleeves. Green and white is the color of Rotterdam. I think this shirt is very good. I've seen it in person myself, so maybe that helps, and of course I am a Feyenoord supporter. But this shirt is a very good one. It is a great shirt. I think for me it is a must buy. Yeah, I will put it there, must buy. I think it's a very good shirt, and a very good shirt. Now, moving on to Fortuna Sittard with this white and green detailed shirt. I do like the very little subtle light green stripe they have going on in the collar, for example. Then again, it is a bit of a simple shirt. I'll put it next to AZ, I think, and then I'll move AZ one place up, because I think it is a better design than Fortuna for now. So I'll change that and put the Fortuna Sittard shirt in good. Now, moving on to Go Ahead Eagles, and last time I placed them in great shirt, or at the second highest, or the second tier. For now, I have to say they have a very great design with this purple and gold color combination. Once again, they have a very big betting sponsor on the front. I think it is a great shirt, very well done. Strange color to see on an away shirt. But yeah, I think a very, very good shirt to replace this one in great. Moving on to Groningen, last time I put them in the bottom tier. Right now they've done a little bit better with their away shirt. They've gone for this very dark green combined with very light green colors. The sponsor this time has the same color as the detailing on the neck and the Roby logo, which helps. I mean, with the home shirt you saw this orange and black, which is necessarily not a color representative of the Groningen football club or their kit. So I think they've done a bit better. It is a good looking shirt. Moving on to Heerenveen, and they went for this dark blue with light blue details. I think it looks quite alright, to be honest. It is not very special. Yeah, I think it is a good shirt. I think the sponsor placement makes it a bit weird. It is very up high. So I place it in meh next to the Ajax shirt, just because the strange sponsor placement. I don't think it looks very nice, to be honest, but I'll put it there. Now, moving on to Heracles Almelo with this dark blue, almost black away shirt with these light blue triangles running down to the center of the shirt. When I saw this, I had to think about cyclist clothing for some reason, because if you're cycling, this shirt would be very beautiful and nice, because it's kind of a cyclist shirt, vest, I don't know what they're called. But for a football shirt, I don't like the design. You have this very big empty space, and then you have, of course, the light blue triangle. They could have done a bit more with it. I will put it in amateur worthy, because I think the design just doesn't make any sense. The color combination is not that great. They could have done a lot more with it. Yeah, not a great shirt. Moving on to NAC Breda with this white shirt with a red Nike thick, which I think is strange, because if you've gone for black, you have a nice color combination with white and black. And the black, of course, being represented in the NAC Breda badge as well, and on their sponsor on the front. They have a very, also the same with AZ we saw. This time we see some people sitting in a market square situation outside. I think representing the history of a city is always something nice to do with an away shirt. I will put it in great, despite the fact I don't like the red Nike thick and then the other red badge at the bottom right of the shirt. Does that annoy me so much that I want to put it in good? I don't think so. Still think it's a great design, and I think the red has some kind of resemblance of something about the city. I don't know, but I'll put it in great. Now, moving on to NEC Nijmegen, and I've roasted their concept home shirt in the last video, but this shirt is just a must buy. I mean, I'm going to put it straight away there. Just look at it. A beautiful light blue shirt with some interesting design going on. Very subtle details on the end of the sleeves with the green and red. And then we have some black right here in the collar as well. The overlapping color, as you guys could see, is something Roby does a lot. I'm not necessarily a huge fan of it. I think a color should end in the center and not, you know, a little bit to the side. But this is a beautiful, beautiful away shirt. I'm not a Nijmegen supporter, but I can imagine that this will be a very popular shirt. If this wasn't from another Dutch club, I think I would have bought it because it's a great design. So the NEC Nijmegen shirt, away shirt for this season is definitely a must buy. Now, moving on to PEC Zwolle with an Adidas manufactured shirt. I do like the dark color and the I think they redesigned the Adidas badge a little bit. It looks good to me. Not great, to be honest. I don't know why. It just looks good. Then we have a very interesting away shirt, being this PSV Eindhoven away shirt for the upcoming season. It's a very dark shirt, and then we have a lot of colors, and that is because this is inspired by the Philips TV testing screen, which you guys could see overlaid on your screen right now. I think they used that screen to calibrate the color settings on a TV, I'm not sure about that. And PSV, of course, being the Philips Sportvereniging, they're literally the sporting the sporting club of the company Philips, have made this design for their away shirt. When I first saw it, I wanted to hate it for some reason because I didn't feel the design, but now looking at it for a longer time, I think it is a great shirt. It's very cool. They also did this, it's a bit historically inspired, if you guys know what I mean. And Philips, or Eindhoven, of course, being a city with big tech companies, I think taking this screen, this technological wonder, because I think it was used by a lot of companies later, is very cool to put in the shirt. I'm wobbling a lot. I will put it in must buy for sure. Now, moving on to the RKC Waalwijk shirt. We do see a light blue with white striped shirt in a zigzag pattern. No, not a huge fan of that. I think the black sponsor, black manufacturer, and then the black and blue badge give it a very clean image, and for that I will put it in great shirt. I will put it in great shirt because I do have a kind of a special feeling for this one. Now, moving on to Sparta Rotterdam, who always seem to have great away shirts, and that is the case with this one. A very dark blue-greenish shirt with golden details on the collar and on the end of the sleeves. Golden Sparta badge, golden Arobe logo, and then a golden sponsor on the front. It looks very good. It looks great. It's a must-buy shirt, so I'll put it in that tier. Now, moving on to FC Twente, who have a Castor manufactured shirt, just like Feyenoord. I do like the light blue color, and you do see some design. I think maybe that is a map, but I'm not sure about that. But it gives it a very good looking design. One thing I don't like is that the main sponsor, Electralat, I have to look at the shirts at a distance, but the sponsor is being represented on the front of the shirt and then above the logo. Again, but I think that is very, very ugly to put a sponsor above the club badge, right? Mainly because the sponsor is being represented on the front of the shirt as well. So why place it on the front of the shirt twice? I think that looks amateur worthy, but because of the design of the shirt, I'll put it in good for now. Now, moving on to Utrecht with a very cool shirt. They do have a new main sponsor, which is a digital solutions or a tech company, something like that. And I think the shirt kind of represents that, which is kind of cool. It looks good. We have a great color combination with the pinkish red and then the darker blue. I think this is a great shirt as well. And now the final shirt that we will be rating today is this Willem II shirt. A light blue shirt with very subtle striping, going from a little bit darker light blue to lighter light blue, if you guys still follow me. We have some nice designs on the ends of the sleeves. Beautiful simple color. And I'll put it in great. It's very simple, but it looks very elegant, to be honest. And that will conclude this video for today. Quite a positive result. No shirts being labeled disgusting. And overall, there are some great, good and must-buy shirts. Especially the NEC Nijmegen shirt, I think is a beautiful shirt. But if you do disagree with me, feel free to correct me in the comments down below. Please keep it nice, because this is, once again, my opinion. Take it with a grain of salt. I mean, if you do like a shirt, please don't feel attacked because I don't like it. I mean, I'm just a simple football shirt collector who gives his opinion about the things he sees. But make up your own opinion, and if you want to buy a shirt I labeled or I rated very low, I mean, don't feel bothered by my opinion, please. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more football shirt related content. Having said it, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Have a great day. Bye bye.